Guys, I thought it would be fun to do a what's for dinner video. I know as a busy mom, I'm always looking for new recipes to try, and dinner time is always one of those things where I feel like sometimes we make the same things over and over again. So I thought I would share some of the things that we have for dinner, and maybe that will inspire you. And also, if you have any like family favorites or any great recipes, please feel free to share them in the comments below. I would love to try your recipes too. So basically, I plan my menus usually for 2 weeks at a time. My husband gets paid every other week, so it's just easier for me to do it that way. I usually do one big shopping trip, and then I may have to go like in between weeks to get like milk or produce, things like that. So it is Sunday today, so we actually already ate the carne asada tacos, and I didn't take a picture of those because I didn't realize I was going to be filming this video until today. So I won't be able to show you that, but I will show you as many dinners as I'm able to as the week goes on. And so basically, I always plan out my menu before I go shopping and make my list. It just helps with the budget. And my total for 2 weeks, we are a family of 5. Let's see. There's my total right there. So my total was $233, and that is for breakfast, lunch, dinner. I have an 11-year-old, a 7-year-old, a 16-month-old, and then my husband and I. My husband does not bring his lunch though, so just I wanted to kind of add that in. But I do, however, eat at home every day. So, all right, let me take you along, and I will kind of show you what we're having for dinner for this week. So every week, as soon as the new week starts, I erase my menu board and I put up what we're having for the coming week. So this week, last night we had carne asada tacos. Tonight we are going to have grilled chicken sandwiches. Monday we're going to have pork chops. Tuesday, chicken cacciatore. Wednesday, lettuce wraps. Thursday, pulled pork sandwiches. And Friday we are going to Disneyland. So my menu board, for anybody who's wondering, is just an old vintage window, and it has chalkboard paint on it, and I absolutely love it. It's just really easy to keep me on track, and it's a great way for my kids to know what we are having for dinner that night. So the weather today is absolutely gorgeous. It's a high of 92 and it is hot outside. So we are going to take advantage and do some grilling. So right now I have some chicken breast marinating and some Italian dressing with some fresh garlic, different herbs, and some other seasonings. And I just have that marinating. I'm gonna put that into the fridge, and my husband will go ahead and grill that up. And what inspired this dinner to begin with is my neighbor actually gave us these huge packages of ciabatta rolls, and yeah, so I just was trying to plan a dinner around the rolls. That's also, when you see in my menu, you'll see that I'm going to be having pulled pork sandwiches later in the week, and we will be using these rolls as well. So these were free. We'll probably do some provolone cheese on there, maybe some pesto, and I'm going to make a side salad. And I just wanted to show you, I usually do meal prep a couple of snacks for my girls through the week, and we have all been obsessed with these protein balls. I got the recipe off of Pinterest, so I will definitely link it below. You guys have to make these. They are so easy and seriously delicious. My middle daughter does not like coconut. You really can't even taste the coconut, if I'm being honest, the unsweetened coconut, so I made hers without, and then my other daughter and I like it with. So yeah, the girls helped me make these today, so now we have some snacks prepped for the week. And yeah, I will show you what dinner looks like when it's ready. It is Tuesday night and pork chops are on the menu, so that is what we are having for dinner. These are just boneless pork loin chops, and I season them with some salt, pepper, garlic powder, and some of this Flavor God Everything seasoning. That stuff is super good. If you've ever tried Flavor God spices, you would know, but I highly recommend them. Everything we've ever bought from them has been really good. So Flavor God, and that's it. And to cook the pork chops, I am just going to get my cast iron nice and hot with a little bit of olive oil, and I'm just gonna sear them. Just super simple, easy, and it's fast. And to go along with the pork chops, we are having some frozen green beans. I'm just going to steam those, and these are just Trader Joe's French green beans. They're pretty good. And as a side dish, we're having some of this pastaroni shells and white cheddar. My daughter begged me for these. We haven't had them in a while, and I don't usually buy these types of sides just because they're really not good for you, but I think every once in a while is fine. So that is what we are having for dinner. I will show you a picture of what it looks like when I'm all done. So today is Tuesday and I have a pretty busy day, so I am going to make a slow cooker meal, and tonight we are having Skinny Taste chicken cacciatore, and it's super good. I've made this recipe a few times before. So right now I basically have some boneless, skinless chicken thighs that I season very well with salt, pepper, garlic, and some Italian seasonings, and I'm going to place those in the bottom of my slow cooker. It's all sprayed and ready to go. And basically you just dump in the crushed tomatoes. I take a super quick shortcut and I buy these fire roasted bell peppers and onions from Trader Joe's. Throw those in, some herbs, a couple more spices, a couple of bay leaves, and that is it. I serve this over linguine, so it's just a really easy dinner, and I will show you what it looks like when it's all done. It's Wednesday and we were supposed to have ground turkey Asian lettuce wraps, but my family basically protested that. So instead I made a change and we are going to have skillet chili mac. This is something that I make all the time. It's a family favorite. It's basically like a homemade healthier version of Hamburger Helper. So my daughter's helping me brown up some turkey meat, and we're just seasoning it really well with taco seasoning, garlic, paprika, cumin, and to that we are just going to, to add to that, I'm going to add some rotel, some tomato paste, some water, and a cup of medium shells, and some Mexican blend cheese. I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. It's basically my own recipe, so I don't really know if I'll be able to link anything below, but I will try. I forgot to add that I use one 15-ounce can of pinto beans and a 15-ounce can of black beans drained. There's the Mexican cheese that I throw in, and then I usually throw in a cup of frozen corn. Okay, here's what it looks like all done, and you can garnish it with sour cream, more cheese, avocado if you want. You can eat it just as is, but yeah, give this recipe a try. Today's Thursday and I have a pork roast in the crock pot, and I just put some brown sugar, smoked paprika, some granulated garlic, salt, pepper, and I chopped an onion, and then I'm going to pour half a bottle of this barbecue sauce from Trader Joe's. This is the bold and smoky Kansas City style barbecue sauce, and we are going to have pulled pork sandwiches. Pretty way, like not like an unflattering way. And